everyone, and welcome to Shell Point Today for Tuesday, November 22nd. I'm Adam Brown. On today's show, Beth Crenshaw will tell us about the holiday shipping hours at the UPS room in the Creativity Tunnel. And Dotty Morrison will bring us another photographer in our Gallery Glimpses segment. But first, we'd like to remind you that tomorrow is time for the Hearing Enrichment Support Group in the Social Center. The group is designed to help residents cope with hearing loss, share information, and learn about services and products that may help. Friends and family are also encouraged to attend. The group will meet at 1:15 p.m. This Thursday is a special time set aside to eat turkey. Actually, it's a national holiday. For more than 2 centuries, days of Thanksgiving were celebrated by individual colonies and states. But in 1863, in the midst of the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed a National Thanksgiving Day to be held each November. Well, you can give thanks and celebrate right here at Shell Point, thanks to our wonderful dining options available. Start your day at the Island Cafe with a casual cooked-to-order breakfast, hot off the grill. Freshly brewed coffee and pastries are available, and also a light lunch departure from the traditional Thanksgiving meal is available. Fresh-baked holiday pies are available for takeout for those who order ahead of time as well. The Island Cafe is open from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Another dining spot on the island is the Crystal Room. Their Thanksgiving buffet consists of hand-carved roast turkey with dressing, baked ham, salmon, herb-roasted chicken, and other holiday favorites, as well as salad bar and desserts. The Crystal Room will be open from 10:30 a.m. till 2:30 p.m., and the buffet is $27.95. At the Woodlands, you can celebrate Thanksgiving in the Palm Grill from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. Menu options include traditional turkey dinner with all the trimmings, filet mignon, ham, or Florida grouper. All dinners come with soup or salad, and of course, don't forget the pumpkin pie. Prices range from $23 to $30. Finally, you can come taste a smorgasbord of culinary delights at the Banyan Grill, located inside the club at Shell Point. Open from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., brunch includes pumpkin and blue Hubbard squash soup, shrimp cocktail, and carving stations of oven-roasted turkey, ham, pork tenderloin, swordfish, and herb-roasted chicken. Desserts include pumpkin cheesecake, chocolate pecan tartlets, and much more. The cost of the Harvest Brunch is $32.95 plus gratuity. And speaking of holidays, did you know about the UPS shipping room in the island in the Creativity Tunnel? Let them handle all of your holiday shipping with their convenient extended hours. Let's take a trip there now to find out more from Beth Crenshaw as she visits with some of the volunteers there.
Well, good morning and a Merry Christmas to all. In our UPS room, we have a very special Christmas tree. It's been decorated for years. It has a minimal amount of decoration. We want to be very thrifty here.
That tree is beautiful. It's been here at UPS probably for 10 years. And we don't just put it up at Christmas. We keep it up all the time. It's so beautiful.
The leaves are green and a few ribbons and so on, and that's about as good as we can do.
It's not as full and green as the fir trees, but this is a Moravian fig tree.
However, the important part of Christmas for us is that we get a lot of work to do because a lot of people want to send a lot of stuff. So we have a big crew here, quite capable of doing the job.
'Tis the season. Merry Christmas from the UPS elves.
This is the post office, USS.
Hello, Shell Point. My name's Beth Crenshaw. I'm the volunteer manager here. And today I'm down at the UPS room again, which is always loads of fun for me. Today I am surrounded by these handsome UPS elves that are here to help you with all of your Christmas shipping. And Harry West is here. Harry, you've been a volunteer at Shell Point for a while.
Yes, and it's a real pleasure to be a part of it here each Christmas time, to look at the people as they're coming in and bringing their stuff that we can send off to wherever they want to their loving people.
That's wonderful. This is my first time in this position working with you guys, so there's a lot of questions that I have too, and maybe the rest of the Shell Point residents want the answers to as well. I understand that you guys increase your hours down here during Christmas.
Correct.
So instead of 10 to 11, what are the extended hours?
The extended hours are 10 to 11:30.
10 to 11:30,
Right.
so an extra half hour for all the Christmas shipping.
Correct. For the first 2 weeks in December.
Okay, so those dates, I have them. They are December 5th through the 16th.
Right.
Okay, so those dates are where the extended hours are, and you guys are here and happy to assist.
Correct.
Does it get pretty crowded in here,
Oh,
guys?
yeah.
It gets very busy. So right inside the door, there is a little wire sticking out with numbers on it, like when you're picking up one of the numbers at the deli counter at Publix.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you take one of those when you come in, if there's a crowd, we'll keep the process orderly.
We try to have no more than 2 people in here at the same time because sometimes it gets pretty rowdy.
Gets low.
And they bring 2 or 3 packages and then people don't know which package belongs to whom and where it's going and all that kind of thing. So it's better with only a couple.
Okay, so then we have a line started outside?
Well, yes, yeah.
Okay, all right, great. Now, I hear that you guys also offer a time during the day where you help people with packaging and getting it in the box and making sure that everything's secure and safe.
We have about 2 people come in every afternoon during those 2 weeks, and their responsibility is to help the folks do their packing. Since it's so busy during the 10 to 11:30 time, if they want to pack up and do a lot of extra work, they need to bring it in the afternoon and have that packaged all up and sealed and ready to go for the next day. The time is usually from about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And that's the same dates then, Arni, that December, the first 2 weeks, December 5th through the 16th.
Right. During those 2 weeks, somebody should be here every afternoon from 1 to 2 to help with packing.
That's a great service you guys offer.
It's a wonderful service, and we don't even charge.
Nice. So they can package it up between 1 and 2. They take it back home with them and come ship it the next day.
That is
ideally.
correct. That's the proper way to do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's
It's
a
a
great
big help.
service. It is. Yeah.
All they have to do is bring it in, it gets weighed and processed through the computer, a label gets stuck on, and it's put on the shelf over there. And during that time, there are usually anywhere from 25 to maybe 45 packages in a day.
Wow. That's a really busy season for you
It's
guys.
a busy season, yeah.
Okay.
And it's a good service.
So, Mike, how do residents pay for the packages that they're shipping?
Okay, we accept checks and cash,
Okay.
no credit cards.
Okay.
And people should remember when they come in to bring their money because we often have people come in, they're in a hurry and they expect to ship their package. And we have to tell them, I'm sorry, but you have to pay for it now.
Well, good thing there's
So-
a bank
But they
upstairs.
can't charge it to their Shell Point account.
Okay.
It's only checks and cash that
Good
we
to know.
accept. Yes.
Now, what about people that might possibly be shipping some valuable Christmas gifts that are,
Okay.
how do they feel comfortable sending?
Well, any package they bring in is automatically insured for $100. If the package is valuable, as many are, they can buy additional insurance. And the additional insurance costs
90 cents per hundred.
90 cents per $100 value.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
To close things up, the UPS guys are here. They're a lot of fun. And they're here to help you package your packages for Christmas and to get those shipped to your friends and relatives in time for the holiday season in the U.S. If you have any questions at all, please give my office a call. The number is 454-2290. Thank you.
It's time for another Gallery Glimpses segment. Dotty Morrison is standing by to introduce us to a photographer whose works on display in the gallery here have turned it into a beautiful garden.
Hi, I'm Dotty Morrison, and I'm here with another segment of Gallery Glimpses. We're here in the Photo Gallery and Studio. It's down the hall from the stamp room. Just come in from the tunnel and you'll find us. And what I'm here today seeing is almost a garden more than a gallery. I'm here with photographer John Ippensen. Hey John,
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
You have created a garden here in the gallery.
Well, thank you.
What prompted you to start taking pictures of flowers?
Well, to find the beauty in Florida, you know, so much of the landscape in Florida is size and shapes of green.
Okay.
And so there are kind of oases of color around, and they're mostly in botanical gardens.
Right.
And so
Right.
here we kind of have a mini botanical garden with the combination of the plots in the gardens and also with the orchid house itself.
Right,
So,
and all the landscaping that we have.
That's right,
It's
yeah.
wonderful, yes.
and so most of these orchids, and there are several orchid pictures, are taken from orchids from our own orchid house.
All right, and I was drawn immediately to a picture that I don't think was taken here. It's this magnolia. Tell me about the magnolia.
Well, this again is going to Naples at the Naples Botanic Garden, and you can see, of course, that the flower stands out from the background, and that's achieved by depth of field and taking the picture, and sometimes you can accomplish the total desire that you're after by doing that. Other times you can use software to add further to the blurring of the background so as to bring out the color, in this case the white color, which is very striking.
It's really beautiful. Now, I also noticed another picture that I think was taken near your home. It's back here on the back wall. This gardenia has beautiful backlight. I know you have a lot of gardenias at Royal Bonnet. Is that where you took this?
Yes, this is unique in that it was taken virtually outside my doorstep, and it was several blooms, of course, on the tree, and had the opportunity to look at this daily and to look at the time of day that you saw these, and to try to pick out a time of day where the lights were kind of optimal to get that picture.
You know, with the digital photography, that's something I keep hearing, is go back again and again and again.
Right.
Take many pictures, take them at different times of the day or night. Sounds like that's what you did.
That's right. I didn't always use the camera. I just went looking, but
Right.
Then I took camera, and I, of course, took several shots before I decided that this was the best one.
All right. Have you been taking photographs very long, John?
Well, it depends on what you mean by photographs. I mean, I took snapshots starting way back in high school.
Sure.
I had a little Brownie camera that used in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And had a light room that decreased the cost of developing those black and white photos, which was the only thing we had on film at the time. And so I always remember that I took a picture of a cheerleader when she was up in the air with her legs behind her,
Yeah.
and caught her in that epitomal,
In the middle of her cheer.
in the middle
right?
of the cheer.
Yeah.
And we had a band director who was at that time had great interest in photography, and he saw that picture. And he said, "That's pretty good." He said, so that that always, that little compliment kind of remained with me for
There you
a
go.
while. Yeah.
There you go. And when you came to Shell Point, I know you joined the photo club,
Right.
and you've really done a lot of research about photography, and you've really grown.
Well, I
in your
appreciate
skills.
that, and I think I attribute that to the people in the photography club, Herb Sklar in
Yes,
particular, with
yes.
his courses that were presented, and our photo club that uses a critique wall with a different theme every month
Right.
to present everyone's photos for that theme and go through and try to see how we might be able to help people with their photography in that way.
Right. And back to your photographs, this rose is beautiful. This one here, was this from our rose garden?
Yes, that's one of the rose garden. Of course, if you walk by that at all, you'll notice that there's one plot there that has numerous roses.
Yes.
And there's some other roses and other plots scattered around
Yes.
that. So that was something that attracted my eye. And I think, too, that this represents one of several photographs that I took.
Yeah, and the colors, the cool and the warm colors,
Right.
make it really pop. Nice.
Right.
So one more picture I want to look at is back over here. We don't just have flowers here. In Florida, we have a lot of plants that have color, but it's not what we would typically call a flower. And this one here is an example of that.
Yes, this is a succulent that has some interest predominantly because the color of the leaves, although the blooming part is not the attractive part of the plant. This is in the growth phase and the transition of the color. You see that the stem of the plant is still green, and as
Yes.
maturation occurs, that color extends out through the tip. So
Right.
it's you kind of can go back for multiple scenes of that particular plant.
Well, as long as you live here in Shell Point, you're not going to run out of things to take pictures of, that's for sure.
That's right, and it's always available, and you get to see really nature's work in progress.
You really do. And we hope you come to the photo gallery and studio all during the rest of November and December. Great place to bring your visitors. Will be open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 1:30 to 3:30, just like the train room. And we'd love to have you come by. I'm sure your family will enjoy the flowers here, just like they enjoy the flowers outside. Thanks for being here, John.
Thank you.
I'll see you in January at another Gallery Glimpses.
And now it's time to cover all today's happenings, Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Dora Robbins.
And I'm Bev Chandley.
And we're here to tell you about all the activities that are going to take place here today at Shell Point. We're going to start at 7:15 with Health Connections Bend, Breathe, and Balance. That's at the Health Club. At 8 o'clock, it's pickleball, and that's in the game courts and the island. At 8:15, it's Stamp Ministry. Volunteers are welcome at the Stamp Room in the tunnel. At 8:30, bocce ball. That's at the bocce ball courts at the Woodlands. And at 8:30, ladies golf at the Shell Point Golf Club. At 9:15, it's open painting. That's at the art studio in the tunnel. And at 9:15, we also have shuffleboard. That's at the shuffleboard courts on the island. At 10 o'clock, it's Health Connections, basic social ballroom dancing. That's in the Health Club on the island that's currently closed. At 10 o'clock, Susie Q is going to Doc Ford's. Sign up is required. And the last activity for the morning is at 10:15 through the Bible study group at the officery room on the island. And here's Bev to tell you what's going to happen this afternoon.
Thank you, Dora. At 12:30, we have Mixed Progressive Bridge. That's held in the game room of the Woodlands. The Knitters group will be in the Osprey room at 1:15. There's a 1:15 rollicking recorderist practice down in the Tarpon room. And we also have 1:15 Women Ministries Prayer for Missions. That's in the hospitality room of the Village Church. The Stamp Ministry will be down at the Woodlands in the Sable room at 1:30. And at 2:15, we have the Library Book Talk. They gather at the Social Center on the island. Ballet Fit is offered at 2:45 in the Health Club. And we're going to jump to 6 o'clock for an organ concert with Tom Hone, and that's at the Woodlands Commons second floor lobby. Well, that's our lineup for today, and we will see you back here again tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information for Wednesday. At 1 o'clock, Intermediate Bridge continues in the game room of the Woodlands.
Menus for Tuesday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is braised pork with herbed orzo pilaf and broccoli. For dinner, they're featuring their dinner buffet for $14.95. The soup of the day is country cabbage. In the Island Cafe, the sandwich special is kielbasa and kraut on a hoagie roll with fries for $7.95. Dinner specials on the Palm Grill are veal Milanese for $16.95 or snapper Veracruz for $17.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Welcome to the Village Church Connections. My name is Don Pullen, and I'm here today with Jan Emrich. And Jan, it's great to see you.
Thanks, Don. Good to be here.
And you're going to tell us a little bit about the Thanksgiving food drive that's starting.
Yes, I am. It starts on the 20th of November and runs through the 27th. And it is to benefit the South Fort Myers Food Pantry.
Great, great. We've been doing this for a while on Shell Point, haven't we?
Yes, about 8 years.
Great. And everybody participates?
Everybody participates. Very generous.
Wow. Thanksgiving is a great time to collect food because there are a lot of people in need.
There are a lot of people in need. Many in South Fort Myers who can't pay their rent and buy food at the same time.
So when people participate in this, the food that they bring or the money that they're donating is going to people in our area.
Absolutely. We do South Fort Myers and Sanibel and Captiva.
Wow, that's great that it just stays right here.
It does.
So what is it that people can bring?
Well, they can bring anything that has protein in it. A protein-enriched soup, canned tuna or chicken, ham, beef stew, Chef Boyardee macaroni, raviolis, things like that, and of course peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, the old staples right there, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Where can they bring these things?
Well, they need to bring them to the village church, to the service desks on the island in the Woodlands, the fitness center at Eagles Preserve, the club at Shell Point Golf Course, and the Cove at the Estuary.
Each one of those spots, are there areas there where they can bring their food?
There will be a big basket with a sign on it.
Great, 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 great. Well, what are the times that they can bring? When does the food drive begin, and how long does it go on?
It starts on the 20th, which is a week from this coming Sunday, and it ends on the 27th. And they can bring their food anytime, and if folks are traveling before Thanksgiving, just call the church and we'll be happy to pick it up.
And is there anything beside food, if people want to participate, that they can bring, or even can they take monetary donations?
Yes, because we're a partner with the Harry Chapin Food Bank, any money that is donated, which goes directly to Harry Chapin, goes into our food buying account for the South Fort Myers Food Pantry.
Okay, and is there a benefit if people want to give instead of bringing something?
Yes, because of Harry Chapin's ability to rescue food and have many contacts with many companies throughout the area, every dollar that you donate provides at least $8 worth of food.
Wow. Wow. So not only can you bring something, and you brought a few of the things right here with us, but they can give toward that and provide even more almost.
For instance, if someone writes a check for $10, it will be able to purchase $80 worth of food.
Wow.
The return is amazing.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And if they were to do that, give financially and make out a check, who would they make out the check to?
They make the check out to the Harry Chapin Food Bank, and in the memo line put South Fort Myers Food Pantry.
Great, 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 great. And so we have a team of people that are involved with this. You're not the one collecting all of these and taking them all these there.
Well, we'll have some other folks from the food pantry come and help to load up our cars and trucks and things and take them over to the food pantry.
Great, great, great. So what a great opportunity
It
this
is.
Thanksgiving.
It really is.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll consider participating. It's a great opportunity the Shell Point community has to reach out beyond our wonderful property that we have right here. So consider participating in our Thanksgiving food drive this coming week. Thank you for watching the Village Church Connections. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us on today's program. Return tomorrow when Ruth Duber will prepare a pumpkin mousse for the holidays. And Anna Smith will bring us another Fine Mark Minute. Until then, I'm Adam Brown, and this has been Shell Point Today for Tuesday, November 22nd. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.